Either you are on a chair or you may be sitting on the floor on a mat or a comfortable seat of your choice. The only requirement is you sit comfortably in Sukhasana or Ardha Padmasana or full Padmasana or Siddhasana, the different asanas, but keep your spinal cord straight. One more minute to go. Inhale and exhale as you are relaxing. I think we had a long class today till 5 o'clock. A lot of the people are tired. So it's 6 o'clock. Let's take a couple of long deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. Exhalation always longer than inhalation. Inhale and exhale completely. Every drop of air coming out smoothly with no jerk. Smoothly coming out. And inhale. Last round. Exhale. All the way out. Spinal cord straight. It holds the whole structure. Your respiratory muscles, your back, upper back and lower back muscles stretched out to give way to a beautiful pranayama session that we are going to have. The title of today's session is Play with Prana. So what I'm going to do today is work with different types of pranayama and then go into a smaller meditation at the end of it. Let's take one long last deep breath. Inhale and exhale. Calm it down. Activate your parasympathetic. Opening prayer. Inhale and exhale to your heart. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karabhabahi Tejasena Vadhitamastu Ma Vidvishabhahi. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Grab your right wrist with the left palm at the back. Inhale, slightly bend back and exhale all the way to the front with your Ishta Devata or Devi or any higher power you believe in. Maybe to your own self. Pranayama is one of the branches of the eight-limbed Sutra, Patanjali Yoga Sutra's eight-limbed Ashtanga Asana, 8 limbs of yoga. All the limbs are parallel to each other. They're not necessarily step by step, though there is some connectivity there. So we will start, we generally talk about a little bit about Dinacharya in my other meditation classes. I want to say one thing that as I was doing some research, I found out that a lot of yogis in the morning, they do a ear massage. So apart from all these other dinacharyas, they do the other things they do a ear massage. And I was intrigued by that. So let's do that. So put your two palms behind your ears, and as you move up, fold your ear and bring it back. The auricular massaging. Exhaling front, inhaling back. Exhaling front, inhaling back. Last one. Exhale and inhale. And relax. Then pull your two earlobes, as you do in some other asanas, Tapakuranam. This is a reason for we do this. You know, the whole idea of our pranayamas is to stimulate the parasympathetic, all the pranayamas and yoga in general. And the core of the parasympathetic system is the vagal nerve. There are 12 cranial nerves. It's one of the nerves, it's the 10th cranial nerve, which goes from the stem of the brain, and it has branches all over. So one of the branches goes to the ear auditory system, goes deep into the inner ear, mid-ear, as well as outside ear. This gives a profound stimulation to the vagal nerve. So at the start of the day, you do a few things to calm down, be in that state, and the journey begins at the right foot. Varuna, a Vayu mudra. We were talking about mudras. Chin, Dhyana, Chinmay, Adi, also known as Balamushti. And then there's a whole bunch of mudras, but this is Vayu. So index finger, hold tight, Vayu mudra. Vayu mudra is very effective in the treatment of osteoarthritis and neural diseases. It controls the vata of the system. The mudras, each mudra has some benefits. So we'll start our pranayama. So let's do again 3 rounds of very smooth inhale and exhalation with sound. So inhale. 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 Feel the vibration, feel the calmness. Exhalation is always longer than inhalation. Exhalation triggers the parasympathetic response. The vagal tone increases. We move into a parasympathetic tone. And these sounds, the Om, has a direct impact on the effective elimination of nitric oxide from the nasal cavities, the sinuses over here. And most of our pranayama is through the nose because it affects the NO2 that acts as a vasodilator and improves oxygen consumption. And the cells get more oxygen, they're nourished, they're calmed down, they're confident. That's the whole idea. At the body level, at the mind level, and at the prana level, it's the nadis. The 72,000 nadis get invoked and do their miracles through the Ira and Pingala. Parasympathetic is Ira, sympathetic is Pingala. And the middle is Sushumna to control the two, the yin and the yin, the positive and the negative. Not positive, negative, but the masculine and the feminine, not in a sexual manner, but the forces manner. There are masculine forces and feminine forces, both are equal. We'll do a special pranayama called Anunashika pranayama. Again, today's theme is play with prana. So we're going to do different things. It's like the ragas in, when the classical artists sit down, they play a lot of ragas and they create a magic, a miracle, and a lot of it is impromptu. So we'll go impromptu today and see how this prana can be used to our benefit. Anunashika. So inhale and then exhale in short bursts. We'll do 3 rounds. Most of the pranayamas will do 3 rounds today because we don't have much time. So inhale. Okay. 2 more rounds of this. Inhale deeply. Hold. Exhale. Fully exhale. Last round. Inhale. And relax. Observe your sensations. These sensations are your effect of, are the markers of what effect on your vagal system. Your feeling is your barometer, whether you are going towards the right direction. Another barometer is if your mouth gets saliva, which means you are in a profound parasympathetic state. It's all very, very well connected. These are all well known. And a lot of very specific researches are also happening on these aspects of Yogasana. So we'll do Kapalbhati. We'll do 30 rounds of Kapalbhati. And we'll use the mudras, each of the mudras. So we'll do Chin mudra, Chinmay mudra, and then we'll do Vayu mudra. 30 seconds each. So Chin mudra, hands down. I start and then you follow. And when I stop, you stop. Observe the calmness. Then we'll change our mudra. Chinmay mudra. 30 in 30 seconds. I lead, you follow. Feel it. That after feeling is as important as doing it. We are working at different layers of our existence. We're using the breath, we're using the body, we are also using the mind. We are basically playing with prana, using our breath, using our prefrontal cortex, the vichara, There are so many things happening in the neuromuscular system. But the core is the vagal. The vagal nerve goes from 10th cranial, goes ocular, then goes to the lesopharyngeal, gets to the AV node and the heart area, and goes to gastro intestinal, the sphincter over there, and then goes back to the posterior vagal all the way down. It branches everywhere. It does miracles. It puts a stop to our getting excitement. Amazing system. Ira. Our rishis knew it somehow, in some way. So we'll do Vayu Mudra. Vayu Mudra. And this is extremely effective in controlling Vata dosa, and used in therapies for neurological as well as osteoarthritis kind of diseases, bone diseases, as they say. 30 seconds. And relax. Totally relax. The fast ejaculation causes extra carbon dioxide ejection. The ratio changes. So for a while, the content of the oxygen goes up a bit, and that causes some neurotransmitters into this carotid sinus and up into the brain, cause a state of relaxation, which in the spiritual world is called Kevala Kumbhakam, a blissful state. They started secreting all kinds of hormones. Dopamine and others. Happy hormones. We'll do Anulam Vilam. So, and we'll have a different variety of Anulam Vilam today. We'll do, instead of Nasika Mudra, we'll do this this particular mudra. I'm forgetting the name of it. Open your glasses if you have. So the 3 goes up. It's like a Trishul Mudra type. And you put thumb and pinky. Works like a so we'll do like for a minute or so. So I'll do, you just follow. When I stop, you stop. I lead, you follow. Up. And this Anulam Vilam or Nadi Shuddhi is going to be such that there is no noise, no sound, no movement almost. It's a very soft, subtle type of Nadi Shuddhi. There's so many different varieties. We're going to do that for greater parasympathetic tone. Right there. Inhale left. And exhale right. Just do at your own pace. When I stop, you stop. Have your attention in the triangle between the 2 eyebrows and the 2 cheeks. spinal cord straight. Inhale and exhale softly. No sound, almost no movement. Deep inhalation and deeper exhalation. We'll now start holding a bit. So on the left, we do 4, hold for 2, exhalation 6, and then we hold for 2 in exhalation. We'll do that 5 rounds. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold, 1, 2, exhale on the right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold, 1, 2, inhale on the left, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold, 1, 2, exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold, 1, 2, inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold, 1, 2, exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold, 1, 2, inhale, last one, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and relax. A lot of things happen when you hold the system. If you hold too long, the carbon dioxide toxification can go up. If you hold in the right amount, right time for you, it creates a meditative state, kind of a narcotic state. In fact, it can be used as a tool for sleep. Hold is a very powerful tool, but has to be used very judiciously and properly. Now we'll do Anulam Vilam the way we did it, but we will do without. So far we controlled our prana. Prana meaning breath here, the physical manifestation of prana. Prana is this, Tribhuvan, the three loka, all expending life force. His expression is breath, and we are controlling the breath through our physical systems and to a certain mental willpower. But now we're going to use mostly our mental power, our Ichha Shakti, to guide us through the left to right and right to left. We'll do 5 rounds. It's a very important thing, very important pranayama. Because as we are using our mental faculties, there are different triggers happening in this whole area. In fact, the pharyngeal, the nerves that are going into the vagus, through the vagus into our thalamus and pituitary, ejaculation of a few hormones. There are a whole bunch of hormonal impact happens, much more pronounced when you do with your mental willpower. So much more inner faculties are getting involved. So we'll just sit there in Chin Mudra or Dhyana Mudra, which is way up, spinal cord straight. So inhale left and exhale right. Inhale right. And exhale left. Now we can do an experiment. Put your 2 fingers at the bottom of your 2 nostrils and see, as you inhale left, is your left, the air going through the left nostril more than the air going through the right nostril? It's hard to do in the first round. It takes a while to get this correct. But try to do it. See if you can shift it. Inhale left. And exhale right. Inhale left. And exhale right. Inhale left. And exhale right. Now we'll do inhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale right. And exhale left. Inhale right. Exhale left. We did a Chandra Vedana and Sujya Vedana using this. Now we'll do the Purna Nadi Suddhi, left to right, right to left. And observe with your fingers. You will see after a while it's getting there. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. Last one. Inhale left. Deep one. Hold it. And consciously exhale right. Hold it. Inhale right. Hold it and exhale it. And relax. Our right nostril and breathing is controlled by the left brain. Left side is controlled by the right brain, generally speaking. So this effort invokes and invigorates both sides of the brain much more than how we do with our. This is doing without any life support. It's much intense practice than what we normally do. So we'll do holds. Now when you do hold, we expand our chest. And we bring it up. You know, our chest is like, our lung is about 6 liters. 4.5 and 1.5 is residual, 4.5 can be used. The tidal volume or the inhalation, exhalation is normally about half a liter. And our whole goal is to expand it, the capacity, and also the FEV1, which is an indicator of how good your lung is, to increase that FEV1. And we do that through different processes, you know, like Kapalbhati and others, but this holding really helps in expanding and holding the breath in the lung capacity, which is also a very important thing for our immune system and fighting all kinds of diseases and viruses. So as we hold, now the hold doesn't go on. All people question, why can we not hold and expand our chest? Because it's a tactile, soft tissue. You can pump like a balloon. What happens? Why can we not do more than that? It's again the vagal nervous system comes into play. There's a Herring Busher theory that this gentleman really came up with this method of experimenting, and found that the vagal stops beyond that vagal nerve. It's not only just our cavity, but the vagal nerve stops. Yep, you can't do it anymore because you're gonna burst out. So there's a mechanism of doing that. And so when you hold done right, that also triggers a whole bunch of vagal stimulation. And those can be used to improve your tone of the body. So it's so powerful. Sitting in one place, just breathing, you can pretty much control your whole body. It's such a powerful tool we have. And we need to understand this as we are going through this process. Someday this lockdown will go away, but we need to understand these processes, the science behind these. I use it for a lot of therapies. I can do a lot of therapy using yoga and a little bit of Ayurveda. But it's very important to understand the science behind it and the spirituality behind it. So all the 5 seats are covered, from Annamaya Kosha to Anandamaya Kosha. And we'll go to touch the Annamaya in the end of my program. So we will hold. So we'll hold like 3 times. So inhale, hold. So we'll do this. Inhale 4, hold 4, exhale 6. We'll do 3 rounds and then do something interesting as we play with our breath more and more. So let's do this. Inhale 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold 1, 2, 3, 4, exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Relax. Inhale 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last round. Inhale 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And relax. Feel the difference. Another biomarker is your mouth. Less dry than before. Are you more relaxed? Are you a little more straight up? You can feel those, little stretches here and there to see if you are getting into a more relaxed state. Very important indicators. One has to really learn, but these are important indicators. Is your mind a little calmer, not going here and there? We'll go into another phase of this holding. Again, there's a lot of controversy, not controversy, but both sides of the coin, opinion about holding. But holding in a proper timing with limited amount of time is beneficial for certain kinds of conditions. And in general, The hold improves the capacity of the lung, and it triggers a few neurotransmitters which are generally very positive. The dopamine, you know, there is another one called acetylcholine or something. I forgot the name of it. Those are good, solid parasympathetic hormones, neurotransmitters, enzymes, whatever. They have a profound impact on our wellness. So as you know, yoga is a reductive wholeness system. So it's not like a modern science where you one disease, one medication, and then doesn't matter what the side effects are. No, we take the whole thing and then go deep down into one or two areas. Look at it holistically. Different approach, wholesome approach. Okay. The modern medicine also is looking into that. A lot of integration going on. It's a good state to be in right now. Good time. We'll do bandha. Now I could have done individual bandhas, but I don't think we'll have the time to do that. So I'm going to do Mahabandha. I'm going to explain to you. We'll take a deep breath, hold it, and then pull our anal sphincters, squeeze and pull up. Extremely good maneuver it's called Kegel maneuver. It's extremely good for your continence. A lot of people, when we are getting into our age, start having those issues, continence. So it's like fantastic. It goes into and controls the bladder. It's called a detrusal system or something like that. I'm forgetting all the names, but it's very important to have that control. And then you do Mula Bandha, Uddayani Bandha, and then Jalandhar Bandha. So basically anal lock, stomach lock, throat lock. So inhale, follow me, we'll do like 2 rounds. Inhale, hold, anal lock, pull up, stomach, push it, hold it tight, lock. And as you cannot hold any longer, let it go. You can start with 10 seconds, 20, 30, 40. If you can hold it for a minute like this, then we're pretty advanced. It's a very powerful tool. Let's do one more round. So get the air in, lock below, lock middle, lock. And when you do this, don't give a jerk, just softly lock. When you give a jerk, it becomes a very sympathetic aspect. It will trouble you. In fact, any yoga, unless you do it purposefully, do get into it smoothly. Effortless, sukham. Siram, chiram, sukham. Siram, it goes softly. And then when you go into that state, it's called a state of Prana Saitalla. So you are expanding into the universe. Whatever you have, your aches, pains, you take it and expand your awareness out there. It will give wonders to your health. So it's very important. So there are 4 or 5 foundational principles in yoga, specifically in pranayama, that needs to be understood. And these principles are eternal principles. We should be very proud of our heritage. So last round of Mahabandha. Who would think of a bandha like this? And you know what's happening? The gastrocolic, the anal, the vagus peripherals that are going there, that are getting triggered. Here, the intestinal vagal endings are getting triggered. Then here, so now we'll do the reverse thing. We'll do Pacha Kumbhaka. We did Antra Kumbhaka, now Pacha Kumbhaka, so that we'll exhale and do the locks. We'll do just one time. It's always harder to do the exhale and hold the locks because in general the exhalation is harder to hold in exhalation. So Dhyana Mudra. So we'll do one inhalation and then exhale all the way, totally out, lock in the middle, lock in the throat. And release. Harder to hold Bacha Kumbhaka. And you can see how the straight spinal cord plays an impact. If your spinal cord is straight, you can hold your breath, exhale, do all these pranayamas in a much better shape because your muscles, the respiratory muscles and the back muscles are relaxed. It lets you play with your prana. It's all connected. Fantastic. It's a fantastic science. There's a lot of NIH and PubMed studies you can look up, and they are coming up. It's recent. There's these studies. They're expensive studies, hard to do, but our tradition had it for 5,000 plus years. Now we'll do an interesting it's not necessary, not normally very well known. It's called Valsava maneuver, and it's also a hold situation. It's an interesting thing to do this maneuver if you are in the plane coming down. Your ear gets clogged, the eustachian tube gets blocked because of the imbalance of pressure. And therefore, what we do is, this maneuver is called, it is a Bengali name called Karna Rogantar Pranayama. Karna Rogantar. So it's using your ears and eliminating the roga or disease and the pranayama based on that. Commonly here, it is known as the Valsava maneuver. A lot of these maneuvers were there before, but somebody gave the name. So what we do is inhale and squeeze the nose, hold the mouth, and try to breathe out. And let it go. So I don't know whether you got it or not. Let me do it again. You inhale, hold it, and squeeze the nose, try to exhale, but you are not exhaling, so you're basically holding it. It's another type of hold. But what happens is this pressure opens up, it rebalances the pressure imbalance in the inner and mid-ear of our auditory system. The eustachian tube that gets a little out of whack, it gives a pressure back so that it becomes balanced. Again, there's a lot of nervous vagal system goes on. Sympathetic, parasympathetic tone goes up. It's the end of it softly, quiet down. Nice. Here at 6:45, we'll do a new type of pranayama called Murcha Pranayama. Since we are holding it, and we already have done the locks, it's a pranayama called Murcha because it can make you go into a kind of a semi-conscious state. Murcha is unconscious, like an epileptic state. But there are yogis who use it for their sadhana to go into a state where basically their tone gets really, really, really parasympathetic, and they go into a higher state using this pranayama. It's a very powerful tools. So we'll do it. I'll show it once. We'll do it once, and then we'll properly do it just for once. So we'll do inhale, and then do this Jalandhar Bandh. Nothing else. No, and hold it as long as you can. As long as you can, almost like you're very, 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 very profound impact done properly. This is the first day we're doing, so the impact may or may not be that great. So we'll do 3 rounds of Bhramari now, and then, well, I'll introduce other pranayamas as we go through the cycle. The first 1 or 2 classes I talk about the physiology a bit more, so that people have some understanding of why they're doing and what they're doing. Let's take a couple of long deep breaths. Inhale and just exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Just sit smoothly, palms up. No mudra, palms up mudra. Head tilted slightly up. 3 rounds of Ma Kara Bhramari, as in mother. Inhale. Inhale. Last one. Inhale deeply. Total relaxation. Follow the vibration. Enjoy the vibration. Let's imagine that you were in front of the ocean, Pacific Ocean. Most of us are in the West Coast, I guess. But those who are not, imagine an ocean. And the beautiful orange sun slowly, slowly setting. Look at all the colors. Yellow, orange, maybe streaks of red. Maybe there are clouds pursed in beautiful patterns above the sun. As the ocean soars in the evening, gravitational pull of the upcoming moon you sit there silent, simply watching the sun. Slowly, sun moves inch by inch into the ocean, into the ocean of consciousness. The sun sets beautifully, fulfilling the cycle, the drama of creation. Sunrise, sun shines, and sun sets. Drama of the cosmos. As the sun sets, maybe a little bit left, bring the sunset to your heart. Just keep that in your heart. The sun is going to relax. As our pranas have brought us to relaxed state, the sun wants to relax, lie down, tired of the day's work. Bring that sun to your heart. Just simply enjoy the sunset. Let your bright brain explode in imagination, feelings, spinal cord straight like the string of a pendulum. Or maybe the strings of a sitar, ready to emanate, bring out beautiful tones, the music of our lives. In the setting of that, the sun slowly sets right in your heart. Let everything go. This amazing calmness given to us by the cosmos via our sages and into our teachings today. Dissolve the sun into your ocean of heart. Let it all dissolve. Let it all go. Head slightly tilted up, palms above, for the divine cosmic grace pouring into us. How lucky we are. While the world is in a tandava, we are able to be the Shiva under the feet of Kali. Bhairavi. And we are like the stillness. The pluses and minuses. The Ira and the Pingala. The sympathetic and parasympathetic. All words they all dissolve into that ocean. There is no he, she, no seen and seer, no process of observation. It's all melted into one. That's what Sthita Prajna means. Chapter 2, I believe, verse 42, or maybe 32, or maybe 18, I forget. The characteristics of Sthita Prajna. Action in inaction. Karma Yoga, Jnana Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Raja Yoga, all mingled into one supreme bliss. Oh, bliss. Kingdom of heaven is within. That used to be Christ's initial teaching, till it all got hijacked later on, 300 years after his death. He traveled throughout India, Kashmir, so many yogis, so many monks spread the word throughout the world, through different cultures, through different systems. Total dissolution, total dissolution. The sun is no more. You and I, nobody is there. Ocean of consciousness. In our heart. The heart behind the heart. The ear behind the ear. The eyes behind the eyes. Whoa. Slowly.